Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Freedom Wanderer. I'm Chuck McDonald. This is Judah. Everybody hears Judah walking in the background, and Judah always wants to be on the video. Say, hey, Judah. Hey, Judah. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Freedom Wanderer. I'm Chuck McDonald. I'm so happy you have joined me today. I'm so happy Judah here has joined me today. We're going to be talking about our 2023 year in review. Just basically looking back over what we've done on the channel here the past year. Probably won't be a super long video, and Judah's going to hang out for a few minutes, and that's okay. So let's get started. Alright, so 2023 for me on YouTube was kind of a crazy yet phenomenal year. It was pretty cool. We had some cool things going on. Now, I've had a few YouTube channels for years for different purposes. And it's usually just to keep a video record of kind of like some of the memories, some of the things I get into, some of the fun I get to have. And so I really never pursued like this dream of being a YouTuber, which may or may not happen, whatever. It's really my memories that I like keeping track of, my travel, whether I'm scuba diving or hunting, fishing, hanging out with family, going on adventures, travel, whatever. All that good stuff I personally really enjoy. So that's kind of how the whole YouTube thing started. So this channel you're watching here, Freedom Wanderer, actually started under a different name. And it changed a few times over the years. It stuck on... I can't even remember the name. It's been so long. I had it called Swamp City Outdoors for a specific reason. I grew up in a small town called Lake City. We didn't have a lake. We really didn't have a city, so I always called it Swamp City. So Swamp City Outdoors was kind of like a little funny way of just putting my life out there, right? The way I live in a small town. And I've moved around since then. Now I'm in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, which is not a small town, by the way. It's a lot bigger. So anyway, we changed the name this past year to Freedom Wanderer because really that's who I am. I'm self-employed. I love being free. I love time freedom. I love to travel. I love to go get into adventures. I love to see things and do things, which makes me a wandering spirit. A lot of people are like, man, why can't you just settle down? Okay, listen, some people have roots, some people have wings, and both of them are okay. It's okay. Whether you're one or the other doesn't make one right and one wrong, or one better or one worse. It's just who we are, and I'm a wanderer. So we stuck on the name Freedom Wanderer. I really like it. It's really caught traction, and that's kind of who we are. So our first big thing that happened last year was a name change. And so I started, it hasn't been a full 12-month year, but I started last year around the month of April to being committed to, okay, let's put a video out every week. So I did that. Every week we put a video out, things we were getting into, the fun we were having, all the stuff that was going on. When I decided to do that, I decided to go scuba diving more, which in hindsight, I actually went scuba diving less than I did the year before, but I started to, you guys know if you've been watching, I took the Self-Reliant course, which took a while for me to get certified in. So I've decided to get some different certifications in scuba diving, which led to less travel in scuba diving and taking pictures underwater and doing all that stuff that I really want to do. It's setting myself up to do more of that. So this year, 2024, we're looking forward to doing more of that. But anyway, back to 2023. So I didn't do as much traveling scuba diving as I wanted to, but I got to get into some cool traveling scuba diving, which you guys have been watching the videos of my trip to Florida because I got so much footage, I had to break it down into just different segments so that we can enjoy it without watching a 2-hour video, right? So had a great name change. My first full year of making sure every week I'm putting content out and I'm learning how to make that content better. Putting good content out is what I want to do in the adventures we get into. So looking back over the year, there was one video that got the most views It seemed to be the most popular. In fact, on our channel, if you look down, most popular videos, it's number one. Was a day I took the grandkids to the beach. We did some treasure hunting in the surf and on the beach, because the water itself had become real clear. We were finding all kind of things. We were treasure hunting on the beach. I played a joke on my oldest granddaughter. She's a teenager, so I'm having fun doing that now. And so it became our best video. Great video, and I'm thankful for it. So that was our most popular video. But my personal favorite video from last year was a little short video, raw footage I took that I put on our YouTube page, with the sunbeams coming down into Devil's Den. And what blows my mind about that is the sunbeams they looked like they were actually twisting around each other like a little small tornado. That's the video shot most people want out of Devil's Den, with the sunbeams coming in. It was amazing. It was fun. I personally really enjoyed that. So that was, even though it wasn't the most watched video, it was my favorite video of 2023. So to kind of sum it all up from 2023, for me personally, I had to grow. I had to stretch myself. I had to learn more about videography. I'm stretching myself as a scuba diver. And so it was a great year for the channel. And I can't do it without you guys. Thank you so much. Subscriptions are up, likes are up, comments are up, all those things. And that really helps the channel. I really appreciate it. So before I leave, let's talk about my plans for this year. I didn't do this last year. I just kind of around February, March started deciding what I wanted to do with everything last year. So this year, I have big goals. I have things I want to accomplish. Number one, better videos. Now, I think we've got good videos, because I don't want to Hollywood produce videos on YouTube to get likes, comments, all those things. I'm just a guy. I'm just telling my story. These are the things we do. This is what I enjoy doing, and I'm just sharing it. But I want to be better at the videos, making sure the videos are telling the story, are showing the adventure, or is giving you as much video as I possibly can. Seeing the grandkids, just seeing my life in general. So learning how to be a better videographer. I want to do a lot more underwater footage. I want to do a lot more traveling footage, all that stuff. So I want better videos. And of course, being a YouTuber, I would love to hit 10,000 subscribers. That would be super awesome, because in YouTube world, if you hit 10,000 subscribers, you become what's called monetized. Being monetized is meaning people will pay you to run their advertisements on your channel, which to me as a YouTuber, I understand. When I watch people, you let it play for about 5 seconds, you can click and it go, click, continue on, and it goes past the ad, whatever. But it doesn't cost the viewer anything. It doesn't really cost me anything. Everybody kind of benefits from it. And so 10,000 subscribers would be a huge goal, and that would help us be monetized. So better videos, YouTube-wise, better videos, and 10,000 subscribers. That would be just great in the year 2024. Now, personal goals. I have some personal goals, and we're not talking about the New Year's resolution goals. I'm a guy that I learned in business to constantly better yourself, and your business will constantly better itself, right? Okay. So personally for me, you guys have watched it here on the channel. I'm kind of getting more into scuba diving, and I'm trying to get more certifications. I have considered being a dive master. My last instructor suggested it. Some of the other instructors I know say, it would be a great move. Now, if you become a dive master in scuba diving, you're kind of moving up the corporate chain of scuba diving, meaning you want to move into that world and make money, have jobs and stuff like that. So I'm considering it. But before I can even become a dive master, there are a few certifications I've got to have to be set up for that. I want to do those certifications anyway. So I'm going to be working on like rescue diver, maybe wreck diver, some other things like that where I can get certified scuba diving. Boating. A big part of this channel and part of my life is boating. Although we have not done a lot of it last year. Last year you saw there's a section down below called boating, and you can see all the Ranger bass boat videos I did last year. I got a Ranger bass boat, got it cleaned up, fixed up, checked out, everything good to go. And I gave it to my son-in-law because he is a big bass fisherman. I am not. I love the ocean. I want an ocean boat. And I sold my ocean boat a couple of years ago because the goal was to move to Florida. And when I get to Florida, I'll buy another boat. There's been a little bit of limbo going on there. But eventually this year, hopefully, even if I don't move to Florida, I want to get a boat. I want to get a certain type of boat. There's a certain thing I'm looking for to get out in the ocean and go scuba diving off of. So there's certain amenities on a boat I'm looking for. So my goal this year is to get into some more boating videos. Get a boat, take the grandkids out for a weekend, whatever we decide to do. Go up and down to ICW, go out scuba diving, all those great things. And travel. Now my goal is always to travel. I love to travel. Last year was a tough travel year. Didn't get to do as much as I normally like to do. With raising 4 granddaughters, being self-employed, having a business, there's a lot of responsibilities, and that's not me complaining, it's not me crying. It's just, it didn't work out the way I wanted to. This year, I would love to do some more traveling and just take you guys on the adventure with us. So, that's it in a nutshell, guys. Listen, I love all of you. Thank you so much. I realize this doesn't work without you, and I'm truly humbled and grateful that people are interested in what we do here. And I know you guys are just like me. I watch people on YouTube because I'm interested in what they do. I love to watch people who spearfish and do all the things I like, right? And I get that. So I wish all of you a super great and happy, blessed 2024. Happy New Year to you guys. We've got another diving video coming up soon from Rainbow River. It'll be our last one from our Florida trip. And some other things coming down the pipeline. So always, I'm going to take a drink of my Blue Frog. There's a link in the description below. Blue Frog is one of the ways helps finance the channel. So anyway, love you guys. Appreciate you. I'll see you next year. Have a great new year.